this is MPTV. Welcome. I am Eunice, and today we are with a very special guest star, Mr. Blaine Robert. He's going to share with us a very nice tip, interior design tip for duplex owner. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Thank you, darling. That was a lovely introduction. No, I'm Blaine Robert. I'm the CEO and the creative director of Blaine Robert Design Syndrome Berhard and Blaine Robert Lifestyle Syndrome Berhard. And today, we're at one of the units that we did here at the Dorsett Hartamas Hotel and Residence. So, with Eunice and with you, let's take a little walk through and let's see some of the things that make a difference if you're going to buy a property and want to use it as an investor unit. Let's talk about some of the things that are important. So let's take a look around.
Let's go.
Hi everyone and welcome. Come on in, let's take a little look around. You know, I tell you, for any investor unit, or if you're thinking to invest, what's most important? When you walk in the front door, it's always about the first 2 minutes. Do you want to keep looking around, or do you just want to move on? So whenever you come in, the first thing that there always is a kitchen. And the kitchen, in my opinion, being a professional as an interior designer, keep it clean, keep it simple, keep it contemporary, and keep it edgy. You know, a lot of developers will already put in a kitchen for you, and it's always in white, shiny white with this and that. This doesn't cost you very much more, but what it does do is it just really gives you a unique edge and something to capture a person's eye. So come on in, clean and simple. And then, you know, even with the backsplash, a backsplash in a kitchen, you know, what do? Put a mirror, create a bigger illusion, make things look bigger than they really are. Kind of like my personality, bigger than it really is. But come on into the dining room. Now, this is where things are a little bit different, you know? Like, this is a duplex unit in a condominium. So why are we doing a neoclassical design? You know, it's not that expensive to do, but it's something you often don't see when you walk into a condominium. And as an investor or somebody who wants to buy, you know, when you walk in, you want to see things that capture your eye and help you balance and think, wow, that's different and I didn't expect it. And then another thing in investor units is lighting. Like, if there's one thing China does so well right now, it's lighting. You know, you can get really amazing designs and really unique features, and they're not really that expensive, but they add so much impact and they create such a pow. This is a duplex unit, which really means there's a ground floor and a bedroom upstairs. But does that really mean that we can't add like another small little bedroom? And people would say, oh, but it's really too small. But if you ever have a guest, you've got some place for them to sleep. If they want to do something and they want to work, they can work. Or if you are renting here or living here, you've created your own workstation so you don't need to do it at the dining table. And then always add a little bit of wardrobe, but put something on the front of the wardrobe to make it look like it's got an interesting feature. You know, and then even the divider. It's a simple, inexpensive way of creating mood and drama and impact without spending a lot of money. Then we come into the living room. And when you come into the living room, that's where the whole thing just opens up. You know, wow, you walk in and it's moody and it's got drama and it's kind of sexy. But then when you come into here and it opens up into what it is nothing but fresh and clean and vibrant, and it makes you feel like it's your home and it's a part of where you want to be. So here, a duplex unit, neoclassical design, the very English style, the Tudor look on the wall, but then what did you put in front of it? You popped it with a huge art piece. And what kind of art piece? An art piece that's really kind of pop art, something that pops with a bit of interest, a bit of youth, a bit of freshness, but then you incorporate it all within a neoclassical design. That is the true test of a great interior designer. How can you take this style and this style and this style and this style and put it all together and make it look good? The trick is keep the same color palette throughout. Just make sure you make wise choices and you don't just buy things that you love. Remember, it all needs to work together. So what do you say now? Shall we go upstairs? Okay, well, God, in a condominium, and we're actually in a double-story duplex. But that's what I love, you know, just adding something unique and different to condo living. Now, when you come upstairs, I always like to put the wardrobe directly in front. By putting the wardrobe directly in front, it is out of the way and it's not impeding on the area that you're going to live. You have to think carefully, where can I put everything to make it practical and make it efficient, but at the same time still make it look good. Then the overall vanity desk is here, or the home office, and a lot of times people don't think about it, but you have to put a mirror. You've got to put a mirror there. And if you've got to put a mirror with light around it. Everybody needs to look good in the light. So a simple mirror, but by adding the light, it takes it up to that next step. Then when you turn this way, this is where you get all of the view. This is where you get the life. So center the bed on this side. Again, a contemporary look and feel, but then a pop art twist really keeps it visually stimulating and inviting, and it makes you want to stay. TV always placed in front of the bed, and then you go into the bathroom. You might ask, why would we choose to do a bathroom like this? You know, why would you do a bathroom in more of an Englishy kind of style? But again, popping it with the light, just making it interesting, making everything fun to be in. Doesn't matter where you are in this house, or in this condo, or in this duplex, you want to feel as though it's unique and special and different. So that's why we're here.
I believe you've seen a very nice exclusive duplex unit here in Hartamas. So now we are going to ask Blaine a few more questions.
Okay, hit me with your questions.
So I see actually you have this theme that you have a color palette. So what kind of color palette do you think it goes well?
What kind of color palette do you think it goes well?
Yeah, it has a
I
gray.
get that. No, I get that. It's a good question, but I tell you, when you're creating an investor unit, you need to create something that when they walk in the door, they just look and they just want to keep looking from start to finish. So how do I choose the blue? I choose it from years and years and years of my experience. You know, everybody likes blue. Everybody does, but not everybody likes pink, yellow, orange, or red, but everybody likes blue. And then you pop the blue color with a neoclassical wall, with some pop art. You just pull it all together and make it look visually interesting. So that's why I chose blue.
But you also managed to pull through blue with wainscoting and another theme of color palette. So how do you combine all this together?
Actually, what you're asking is, what is eclectic design? Okay. Eclectic design is taking Baroque style, neoclassical, Martha Vineyard chic, contemporary luxury, hotel luxury. How do you pull it all together? You pull it all together by keeping everything in the same color palette. That's how you do it. So a really French provincial style table against a wall with a very modern mirror on it. You know, and then the table is painted in a light color, in a gray, with a wainscoting wall. As long as the color palette stays very simple and clean throughout, it always works.
I also realized that in duplex unit, the kitchen plays a very important role.
Yes.
So how do you actually design a kitchen that is functional and both beautiful?
Practical, 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 and add as much storage as you can. And don't always choose that white finish or that high gloss finish. You know, there's very little difference in price between going with a standard developer kitchen or with something with a little bit more design feel. You know, make your kitchen look more exclusive and not just blah. You know what I mean? Add a backsplash in a mirror. Add a backsplash in a color glass. Just do something different that makes it look unexpected. But then make sure to keep as much storage as you possibly can. For people to put things away that they don't want to throw away because they love, but they don't necessarily want to display them because they're not that nice.
That's what we have all for now. I'm Eunice, and together with Blaine Robert, thank you for your time
Darling,
today.
you know, it's my pleasure. I love spending time with you, and I love being in beautiful places with you. We always have fun.
Stay tuned to our next video.
Thank you, darling.